A massive showdown between Gervonta "Tank" Davis and Floyd Mayweather is reportedly moving closer to reality, with Floyd stepping away from retirement for what could be the toughest challenge Tank has faced. But boxing fans do not even have to wait for fight night to witness the tension, because the latest face-to-face meeting between the two has already surfaced, and things became extremely intense. Today, we are breaking down what happened during this heated encounter involving boxing legend Floyd "Money" Mayweather and his former protege, Gervonta "Tank" Davis. There is plenty to unpack, so let's get straight into it to understand why this matchup carries so much attention. Start with Floyd Mayweather. He is widely regarded as one of the greatest fighters ever, finishing his career with an undefeated 50-0 record. His defensive ability, ring intelligence, and technical skill made him one of boxing's most difficult opponents. However, being considered the greatest of your generation does not automatically mean you remain the best fighter of the current era. That brings us to Gervonta Davis. Tank has established himself as one of boxing's most dangerous punchers, producing an extraordinary knockout percentage throughout his career. He entered this discussion with 30 professional victories from 30 fights, including 28 wins by stoppage. His power, confidence, and aggressive style have made him one of the sport's biggest names. There is another major connection between these two fighters. Floyd played an important role in Tank's development. Mayweather helped guide Davis during the early stages of his career and contributed to his rise toward becoming a major boxing star. That makes the idea of these two eventually sharing a ring even more intriguing. For years, Tank has been compared to Floyd, and the similarities between their careers have kept fans debating who would come out on top. Tank has also expressed interest in testing himself against Mayweather, making a matchup between the former mentor and his protege one of boxing's most talked about possibilities. Because of their history, the rivalry, and the comparisons surrounding them, a Davis-Mayweather showdown would attract enormous attention from boxing fans around the world. And according to the information surrounding this matchup, fans may not have to wait much longer. Gervonta Davis has reportedly revealed that the fight is expected to happen in September. Yes, you heard that correctly.
Action for several more years. What type of names are we talking about on those 7 names?
Whoever you name, they could be in it.
If I name some fighters, can you say yes or no?
Yep.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yep.
Ryan Garcia.
Yep.
Devin Haney.
Yep.
Isaac Cruz.
Yeah, but there's 2 people I already beat already, but yeah.
Errol Spence.
Outside the ring.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah. 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 September. November.
Teofimo Lopez.
The confrontation between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis became so heated that security had to step in before the situation could escalate any further. Their tension was impossible to hide, and Tank brought the same aggressive attitude he had displayed online. He had even warned that he would knock Floyd out if they ever crossed paths in public. This goes beyond a normal boxing matchup because the personal history between them has made the situation far more serious, and the tension appears to be growing. That here's where things get interesting. Both fighters have massive personalities, but Floyd Mayweather built his career around being the one in charge. Gervonta Davis has followed a similar path, yet his position has changed dramatically. Tank is no longer simply viewed as Floyd's protege. His popularity and career have grown to the point where he is establishing his own identity in boxing. During a recent interview, Tank claimed that he had secured a deal worth considerably more than anything Floyd received from a comparable arrangement. Mayweather is famously associated with the nickname Money, but according to Tank, the financial tables may now be turning in his favor, and that situation reportedly hasn't gone unnoticed by Floyd. It has all the ingredients of a mentor versus former student battle, except the usual power dynamic has been completely reversed. Gervonta Davis now possesses the ability to seriously threaten Floyd Mayweather, which is a major reason this matchup has attracted so much attention. For Floyd, there would be enormous consequences. His professional career was built around an unbeaten record, defensive brilliance, and never being stopped or dropped. If Tank were somehow able to defeat him, that would add an entirely different chapter to Mayweather's legacy. for Gervonta, the stakes would be just as significant. A victory over Floyd would go far beyond simply adding another name to his record. It could establish Tank as one of boxing's biggest stars and strengthen the argument that he has become the sport's leading attraction by defeating the man widely regarded as one of its greatest fighters. That raises another important question. Why would Floyd even consider returning from retirement to face Gervonta Davis? Financially, Mayweather has already earned more than enough money throughout his career, so another fight is hardly something he needs. The motivation appears to be much more personal. Floyd has reportedly grown tired of what he sees as Tank's repeated disrespect toward him.
He was subbing you like, oh, like...
He was going at me. He was going at me. Yeah. And I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause I feel like y'all got, I would say love and hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never, he felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing it.
Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Ain't no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
For years, Gervonta Davis and Floyd Mayweather appeared to have a strong relationship. So the obvious question is how their connection reached this point. According to Davis, the situation became serious when he made a disturbing allegation about his former mentor. Tank claimed that Mayweather arranged for people to confront him while he was out running. Davis suggested that those moments were when he was most vulnerable because he was training alone and unarmed. Tank also alleged that Floyd was keeping track of where he was and passed information about his location to Frank Martin, who had previously faced Davis in the ring. Martin was reportedly the person who revealed that information. But the accusations didn't end there. Mayweather had spent years working alongside Tank, giving him extensive knowledge of Davis's habits, techniques, and tendencies. Because of that history, Tank believed Floyd knew his style better than almost anyone. Davis further claimed that Mayweather shared that knowledge with Frank Martin before their fight, potentially giving Martin insight into Tank's approach. Naturally, those allegations left Davis extremely upset and added another layer of tension between the two former associates.
And my game plan was to help him become world champion and take things to that next level. And I've always been there for him. And just over the years, you can see I've always been positive, always said great things about him, always pushed him to be great. And, but over the years, it's constantly going on the internet, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd. Constantly be disrespectful, when all I ever been was respectful to try to help this fighter.
Despite whatever preparation Frank Martin may have received, it ultimately made little difference once he stepped into the ring with Gervonta Davis. Tank controlled the matchup and eventually stopped Martin, adding another knockout to his growing record.
At 7 o'clock in the morning, Friday, he told Frank that he was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. I seen his people's drive by while I was running. It's cool. It's all right. You know? I don't really think too much of it. He's not gonna hurt me. You know what I mean? So it's good to beef with him than be cool with him, because
if you haven't heard about the reported confrontation involving Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather at the Dubai airport, here's what was said to have happened. Mayweather had been spending time in Dubai, enjoying the trip before preparing to return to the United States. Things reportedly changed when he encountered Gervonta Davis at the airport. According to the account being discussed, the meeting quickly turned physical, with Tank allegedly throwing a punch at Floyd. It was described as a powerful left hand, the same weapon Davis had used to stop Frank Martin. The incident was portrayed as one of the hardest shots Mayweather had ever experienced, despite the fact that he spent his career facing some of boxing's strongest opponents. What was supposed to be a luxurious trip for Floyd, therefore, became an unexpected and highly tense encounter before his flight home.
Star Luxury Rentals, check them out. When you come to Dubai, top flight, follow me. we got everything. McLaren in different colors. Ferraris, Lambos, whatever you want. Rolls Royce, Bugatti, whatever you want. When you come to Dubai, it's the place to be. Check it out. Crazy colors. Come on, man. Live flashy like Floyd Mayweather. Rotating star.
Gervonta Davis's powerful left hand reportedly connected with Floyd Mayweather during the airport altercation. But the physical confrontation wasn't the end of the story. Shortly after the incident, Tank took to X and shared a post that quickly drew attention. His message added another layer to the already heated situation between the former fighter and his mentor. That moment pushed the tension between the two sides to an even more serious level. Tank's longtime trainer, Calvin Ford, also weighed in on the situation, making it clear that he expects Floyd to face consequences once they meet inside the ring. Ford predicted that karma would catch up with Mayweather during the fight and suggested that Floyd could be sent to the canvas very early in the contest.
Tank, man, but at the end of the day, you know, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, you know. It's a rocky road that we saying what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story is going to rebuild itself, you know. But again, that's how you burn bridges. Somebody said, they said the true colors of a person is coming out, man. 'Cause they can't stand it, you know. Calm is I don't like using that word calm, you know, but our Lord knows. He knows. He knows.
That brings us to the end of today's video. If you enjoyed watching, make sure to support the channel by hitting the like button and subscribing. Turn on notifications as well so you'll be alerted whenever a new video goes live. And before you leave, let us know your take in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again in the next one.